Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Submachine 4. We have explored a few areas, found some items, but we're still not totally sure how we're going to escape the submachine net. We're starting with this basement area, which is reminiscent of the first game, with the all similar locations. We'll just keep on looking around until we find something. So up here, so I guess this pipe leads up there, so something can go through that. And maybe something can go in there. But not right now. I guess maybe later. So we'll look in here. So I noticed there's a hole in the ceiling. But in this room there's a hole in the wall. I'm not sure where it comes from. And there's also the symbol of this orb here. Alright. Murtaugh came by today. He said that since we cannot charge the laser to break the orb, he's returning it to its original position. Just great. Besides that, we got a message from the Ancient Section exploration team 2 days ago. I can't tell why, but they started blind jumping and found new matching coordinates. 551, some kind of brick room or something, like if it mattered at all. We won't see them again anyway. So that team that was writing about how they lost their coil and needed to do blind jumps apparently did find a location, 551, which can be used, but this team that wrote this note is not really hopeful that they will eventually find their way back home, which is too bad. So this team is complaining they're not able to break the orb. Well, I have an orb here, and they're using a laser, but they were unable to get it charged. So maybe if we charge the laser, we can break the orb using that laser. Let's head in here. So we have some kind of thing. I can stick that there. If I do this, it charges the coil. Also a secret. Look at that. So there's a laser in here. Maybe the laser goes through this pipe. So maybe this is the laser machine? I don't know. Don't know why this laser machine exists in this area, but there you are. Oh, another secret. Well, maybe if I put this there... and that charges that up. But our coil is now empty, so we have to do that again. And go to this side. And charge that up. It looks like we got another secret here. Or not secret, another note. Our coil is broken and we don't have a replacement. It's useless. It's so useless. All that struggle with those damn machines. Is there even some kind of normal world outside this endless mess of the submachine over and over again? No beginning nor end. What was his name? That man with one arm. I forgot even that. I just give up. I don't care anymore. So did this team get trapped here without their coil? Did they need coils to operate the... oh, let me take this coil back. Did they need coils to operate this? Were they using some other device than the portal I see here? Because if this portal existed, I guess it wouldn't matter their coil was broken. They could just go back to the lab. Not totally sure what the situation was there. But let's start this again. It could be that they just couldn't do the mission they had here without the coil, but there clearly were other coils in existence. They could just go get them. So something else must have been going on. Also, I should turn on the machine here. So the laser's going up there. We can't just place it here and break the orb. So we have to get the laser into here. So we have to bend it somehow. So something that refracts light. Well, the only thing in my inventory I could use would be this data disk. And I guess that works. The laser doesn't destroy the disk at all. So let me grab the orb, put it on there. And now we can actually break it open. And we get a chest key. Okay. Well, we gotta now find a chest somewhere. We haven't seen one yet, but once we find one, we know where to put this. That seems to be the entirety of this location. I don't think there's anything else I can do here. But with this charged coil, I can go back to this location. And I can put it in here. Turn this on, and then take a look. Well, now I can see there's some kind of pedestal up here. There's also some numbers written in tally marks on the side of this wall. It says 452. Well, I'm going to take the coil back because there is one more thing I remember to use it for. But until then, let's go 4, 5, 2. Looks like it's the part of the same area. So we didn't actually go to another dimension. We went to the same. So this is the pedestal we saw in the telescope. So we actually teleported in distance with this because it looks like this is where the tally marks were. And then over here we have a statue of some kind. Can't really do anything with it. But that's that for the moment. So let's head back. We've been here. I don't think there's anything else in the looping traps, nothing else in the basement section. But we haven't been to the lighthouse digouts yet, so let's go there. This is Submachine 2. We've been here. But we haven't seen these pipes yet. We've got some kind of speedy turbine, some water going through. Another lock we can break with our hammer, right? Oh, not yet. I guess it doesn't want us to break the lock while the water's flowing, because then the water would all dump out. So we'll find some way to shut this off and then break that open. Oh, here's that symbol on the bells, and 3 of the boxes are raised. So the one in the lab, the one on the ship, and the one in the ancient section. So there's one more bell we gotta find. Did you notice that you have never found any signs of human presence in the submachines, no matter which ones? But there are at least 4 teams wandering around the vast net of Submachine, and there are probably other people too, locked within their own locations. What are the odds of never finding anyone here? But on the other hand, what are the odds of finding alien life forms in the universe? So this is addressing an actual potential critique of this game and this series, is that, wait, if we're in this submachine that's being explored by all these teams and all these people are supposedly trapped in it, how come we're alone in every game? We never see anybody. This note doesn't answer that question. It just mentions that it's part of the game, is that people traveling through the submachine can never seem to find each other no matter what happens. Is that the physical, like, notes are left behind, but people are not, which is probably why Murtaugh told everyone to leave notes behind. And why he left behind all these notes that we'd find is because he knew that it's very difficult to see another person in the submachine, but it's easy to find what they left behind. So that's what people are doing, is leaving behind evidence of what they've done. That's kind of all we can do here. So the last place is the tomb trap. And here we can't really go anywhere. We're trapped in a tomb, I guess. No clues, no clues. Wait, what was I doing here? But there's no way that this is a complete dead end. There's got to be something. And in fact, there's something on this wall here we can look at. A circle, square, triangle. Let's just remember that. See if this will apply to anything. Okay, so what else do we have to do? The laboratory. I'll go back there in a minute. There's something I know I want to do, but it's not important right now. Ancient section. I think I've done everything there now. Looping traps, basement's done. Lighthouse digouts, I know I have to go back there. This place is done. The ship, I need something. So what we're looking for now is another location we haven't been to. And there is one that was mentioned in one of these. Here it is. 551. It's the team that was blind jumping. So let's find our way there. And we're back at what looks like the lighthouse digouts with another secret here. And here's that pipe we were looking at from before. And if we press this button, it turns off the water, I guess, or just makes it stop moving. And here's another note. I'm stuck. Please help. I got all the way to the portal room in the lab, then found the coil in the ancient section, but I don't know what to do next. I saw that people are leaving notes here behind them, so if anyone can help me. I'm so confused. Every time I find some item, I have to wander around submachines looking where to put it. I'm so tired right now. Please help. Sunshine Bunny Girl 17. Which would imply that there are multiple people like me trying to solve all these puzzles. It's a bit of a mind screw to think that there's multiple people out there right now doing this. But I guess that's what's happening. And this person left behind a note because they know you'll never see another person. So if someone sees the note, maybe they'll leave a note with the solution. There you go. This game came out right before smartphones, so that really wasn't a possibility. I can't turn the water back on, so I guess let's go back to the other side of the lighthouse digouts and see if I can open up the turbine now. Oops. Let me... Thank you. Look at that. And I can take the turbine. And there is another place we've seen this exact piping set, and that was back at the ship. So now that we've gone that upper area, we can put the turbine here and set the power going. I guess that's what that means. And I'll see what that did in the next video. See you then. Bye.